Namaste, Vanakkam, greetings from Auroville. We want to take this opportunity to convey Diwali greetings to all our sisters and brothers of Auroville, all the children of the Mother, and each one of you who is watching this, each one of you who is a part of this beautiful world that we all inhabit. Diwali, the day we invoke and worship the Mother, some as Ma Lakshmi, others as Ma Kali. Diwali, the day we remind ourselves once again to turn toward the light, to remove the darkness and dullness within. Diwali, the day we recall and rekindle once again our innermost aspiration to open to the divine light, light of truth, right, good, light of love and harmony. Those were the words of a devotee of Sri Aurobindo. Unquote. So we take this opportunity again to express our deep gratitude to all the members of our governing board, our Honorable Chairman of the governing board, and the constant support that we're getting from the central government, from the state government, from the Honorable Prime Minister of India, the Honorable Education Minister, and all the team members connected with our ministry, with the local administration who've been supporting us. At the outset, I want to start with something that we very recently experienced in Auroville. There was, I think, something which was a very, very joyful, beautiful experience that we all went through. This was the Integral Education Practitioners Gathering, an immersive experience which also gave a lot of space for reflecting on integral education, sharing with each other, and also listening to some of the practitioners, some of the people who've actually been following this from the time of the Mother. And this was very well attended. I really want to take this opportunity to express my deep gratitude and congratulations to all the teachers, the facilitators, the people connected with education in Auroville, the entire team of SIRE, and all the people who really made this happen. And we do look forward, depending on the overwhelming request that has emerged from this, to have more such efforts, initiatives in the coming days to make sure that we're all collectively looking into aspects of integral education, how to make our move towards perfection and excellence an ongoing journey, how to learn from outside and from within and march ahead in the direction that Sri Aurobindo and Mother wanted us to do, to really be a beacon, a lighthouse for the whole world. I also want to share that in the last several months, we've also had the first edition of the Auroville Lit Fest, which had more than 27 authors from all over the world that participated. It was also a very sweet, a very successful effort that really brought all these people from across different parts of India and the world. And this again was anchored in the thoughts, words, the direct action of Sri Aurobindo, given that it was initiated in the 150th birth anniversary of Sri Aurobindo. And we're also extremely grateful to the Ministry of Culture, to the participating organizations such as the Valley of Words, the Chennai International Center, for really giving us all the support. And it was again a very joyful experience for all of us. I also recall with great joy and gratitude the efforts that the entire team and the whole of Auroville did to receive the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, on her first visit to Auroville. It was also that day we had also a conclave which was titled Aspiring for the Supermind in the City of Evolving Consciousness. And we had great eminent people from different domains of life, from different disciplines, and they all made this event even more special, something that we all cherish all these days. The 150th birth anniversary of Sri Aurobindo, the celebrations under the banner of invocations and many other activities have also been going on very nicely and well participated. We also had the Swachhata Hi Seva drive for really taking this message of Swachh Bharat from October 2nd, which happens to be the birthday of Gandhiji, Gandhi Jayanti. and this is also something that we're all practicing. We also feel, experience pride in the fact that Auroville is by itself one of the cleanest cities one can imagine. Of course, even the best has scope for improving further. So we do hope that the spirit of Swachhta Hi Seva is something that not only do we imbibe further, strengthen in ourselves, but we can also partner with the neighboring villages, the Gram Panchayats in our neighborhood, to also try to see how we can all collectively make this whole part of Tamil Nadu, this whole place in and around Auroville, even more cleaner, greener and beautiful. Earlier this year, during the month of August, we had a visit to Auroville by Sri N, somebody who has dedicated his life for really raising consciousness and was also very aligned to the teachings, thoughts of Sri Aurobindo. His presence here, his talks here were very well received, and we're very grateful to him and his team for also making this possible for the second consecutive year. I also want to take this moment to look back and express our joy, gratitude at various meetings that we had with stakeholders, community members from Auroville, particularly the open house that we had with teachers, people connected with schools, parents, and other community members in respect to various activities of the schools in Auroville, both the Auroville schools and the outreach schools at the Sri Aurobindo Auditorium. Similarly, we also had such meetings with all the members of the economic various activities, units, trusts, as we're also slowly navigating the process of change to move towards a system as the Comptroller and Auditor General, CAG of India, has asked us to do, to go move towards complete real-time digitization. And I want to really thank all of you for coming forward for various meetings and making sure that this process is done as required by the laws of the land in a very nice, coordinated, concerted and harmonious way. I also want to take this opportunity. I had some very beautiful experiences over the last many months as I visited various communities, and over 80 communities where people live. We had meetings in different locations where all these residents could come. These meetings, by and large, were without any agenda in particular, but I think these conversations with them were very, very enriching. It was very educative for me, to say the least. I got many, many new ideas, perspectives from the residents there, and also found people who had been harboring and wanting, sort of working on a certain idea, a certain thing that they were passionate about, and now they were really looking at ways we can see that idea take shape and grow. And I'm very grateful that all of you participated in it. More than an average of about 10 people per community or these community meetings, and more than 80 such meetings, community meetings happened. So we have met a large number of residents in their own neighborhood settings and had very informal discussions with them. Some of you were also, I still remember, at Fertile, we also had some music performance, a beautiful flute recital. We also had a poem recited by one of the senior members of that community. So all this has made this a very, very special experience that I will cherish. Similarly, we're also very happy that we had a training program, a Prasikshana Shibir as it is called, done by Sanskrit Bharati. We had more than 400 trainers who attended this, and as we all know, Mother gave a lot of importance to Sanskrit, which is also Deva Bhasha. She in fact suggested that this could be the official language of India, and the first building that was made in the aspiration community, which for education, the first building was the Sanskrit school building. So very happy that this effort too, Auroville or Usha Nagari as we call it, the city of dawn in Sanskrit, had the privilege of partnering with this Sanskrit Shibir for the trainers. At this point of time, I also want to acknowledge and appreciate and welcome two team members that have joined us. We have a deputy secretary who will be particularly taking care of security aspects and many other issues related to Auroville. She's Ms. Swarnambika, an officer of the Indian Police Service from the Nagaland cadre. She has joined us, and we've also recently had an officer who has worked in many departments of Government of India, including the Prime Minister's office, called Mr. Srinivasa Raghavan, who has joined us as an OSD. So with all of this, the team at the foundation is also getting stronger and getting more coordinated, geared to be able to serve Auroville, serve the vision and mission of Auroville, which is why we are here to help you all in taking this vision forward. The interactions with our friends, our sisters and brothers from the farm groups, the Green Belt also has been quite fruitful. A lot of work is happening in that direction. I want to acknowledge and appreciate the efforts being made by several members of this team, and slowly we are moving towards self-sufficiency in Auroville. It would take time, but I think that journey has begun, and it's a very, very gratifying moment for us. On the sports front too, I'm very happy that 3 of our own youth from Auroville, young students from Auroville, participated at the International Frisbee Tournament, the World Tournament that happened in Philippines earlier this year. And we also had the good news of their finally ending up at the 4th position. I do realize and I believe that it's not just the victories and winning and the first positions that should be celebrated, but the very fact that our young children, our young sports persons participate in these and enjoy the game is itself a matter of pride for us. And we really again want to congratulate them, their entire teams, their coaches, their families, and wish them all the best and hope that the next time around again they enjoy the game and also do as well as they did and even better. This was in the international mixed team of Frisbee. Other than this, there's something very special we want to invite you all to. There's a lot of work now happening on the prosperity front. We know that Mother did not want Auroville to be another community where there is an exchange of money in the conventional way. She wanted a system of abundance, system where there is prosperity and all our needs, not a very, very perfunctory, uniform, standardized set of needs, but even taking care of our diversity is taken care of. And we are in the process of putting it together in the form of a prosperity program, trying to align it as much and slowly move towards what Mother had wanted, which would really be something that the whole world can look up to and learn. In this respect too, I want each one of you who's interested in being a part of this prosperity to please contact Anandi as well as members of our Funds and Assets Management Committee, because we are giving final touches to it. We would start with a pilot very soon, and we really want more and more of you to participate. I also want to appreciate and look forward to a few events that are up on the horizon. In the coming months, we're planning the Auroville Marathon after a small hiatus. Given COVID and the situation therein, we were not able to host it, so we're planning to do this in February. We also have the Spirituality Summit coming up this year, which was again a grand success in February last year. And this year we're also lining up some good quality, not only spiritual practitioners, leaders, but also people connected with music, art, and people who are in the journey within and practice this. We also have the Shakti Kumbh coming up. There are many such events which are being planned now in the coming few months. One of them is also the spirit of sports. We're looking forward to all the children, all the young people of Auroville participating in this, as well as a Lit Fest, the Auroville Lit Fest, the edition of it for Sanskrit and French, and of course, very importantly, Tamil, activities of the Tamil Heritage Center with more and more talks, various cultural programs is all also now being put together by a very special team which is working on this relentlessly. I think from the coming month, we'll see many of these programs being offered to you in the premises of Bharat Nivas and various other locations in Auroville. So on that note, I want to again take this opportunity to wish all of you a magnificent Diwali, a festival of lights, lights on the outside, all these beautiful candles, diyas, and we also hope that those lights further inspire us, elevate us to really make the light within shine brighter as we move more and more close to realizing the divine being in ourselves. And as we've always tried to remember this, a harmonious collective aspiration can change the course of circumstances. So we again take this opportunity to welcome you all, to request all the sisters and brothers of Auroville to come together in the spirit, in the true spirit of Auroville, to celebrate every moment of our life here as we consecrate ourselves, dedicate our lives to the vision and mission of the Mother and the vision and mission of Auroville as given to us by our Lord Sri Aurobindo. Thank you very much again. Wish all your near and dear ones a great festive season. Namaste, Vanakkam, good day. Namaste.